Hashtag inside the factory, United States giant cassava flour process. Good evening to all our viewers and everyone following us on television and online platforms around the world. Welcome to Official Design Media, your trusted source for insightful stories, in-depth analysis, and behind-the-scenes looks at how our modern world works. Today, we invite you to join us on a special journey inside one of the largest cassava flour processing facilities in the United States, in a story we call Inside the Factory, United States Giant Cassava Flour Process. Our story begins far from the factory floor, in carefully managed cassava farms where farmers and agricultural experts use modern technology, experience, and data-driven tools to monitor soil health, water levels, and crop maturity, ensuring that each cassava root reaches its peak starch content before harvest. Once harvested, the roots are quickly transported by heavy-duty trucks to the processing plant, because timing is critical to maintaining quality. Upon arrival at the factory, every shipment undergoes strict quality inspection, where laboratory technicians test moisture levels, starch concentration, and overall condition using advanced equipment and automated scanning systems. Approved cassava roots are then fed into powerful industrial washing machines that remove soil and impurities using recycled water systems designed for efficiency and sustainability, after which precision peeling machines remove the outer skin to meet food safety standards. The clean, white cassava is grated into a fine pulp, releasing the starch trapped within the fibers, and then pressed to remove excess liquid, which is treated and reused or redirected for other industrial purposes. The partially dried cassava pulp enters large-scale, energy-efficient drying systems where carefully controlled heat and airflow reduce moisture to safe levels in a matter of minutes while preserving nutritional and functional quality. Once fully dried, the Cassava. Good day to all our viewers, wherever you are watching or listening to us. Welcome once again to Official Design Media, your trusted source for in-depth stories that explore the intersection of technology, industry, and everyday life. Today, we bring you an exclusive, behind-the-scenes look at one of the largest cassava flour factories in the United States. As a journalist reporting directly from the factory floor, I am both excited and humbled by the scale, precision, and intricate choreography of machines and humans that work together to transform humble cassava roots into flour that reaches kitchens across the nation. In this first chapter, we will focus on the beginning of the process, the small but crucial machines that set the entire operation in motion. Standing at the entrance to the production line, the first thing that catches the eye is the quiet hum of machinery. Unlike the giant presses, dryers, and industrial mills that dominate the later stages, these early machines are compact, sleek, and deceptively simple in appearance. Yet their role is fundamental. Each cassava root, freshly harvested from farms across the southern United States, must first pass through a delicate series of handling systems. These machines align the roots, inspect them for obvious defects, and ensure they are fed correctly into the subsequent processing stages. A misaligned root or a jam here could disrupt the entire production chain. It is fascinating to observe the balance between technology and human supervision. Digital sensors, cameras, and motion detectors continuously track the orientation and speed of each root, while skilled operators monitor the displays and stand ready to intervene if necessary. The journey begins with what engineers call the feeding conveyor system. These conveyors are narrower than the massive belts seen further down the line, but they are no less important. They are designed to move each cassava root gently but efficiently, avoiding bumps or caul. Chapter 2, Industrial Cleaning and Safety Systems. Good day once again to all our viewers tuning in from across the nation and beyond. This is Official Design Media, bringing you an exclusive, behind-the-scenes look at one of the largest cassava flour factories in the United States. In Chapter 1, we explored the small machines that initiate the journey of cassava roots, from feeding conveyors to basic sorting and initial inspection. Today, in Chapter 2, we move further into the factory to witness the complex industrial cleaning and safety systems that prepare cassava roots for the transformation into fine, high-quality flour. As we walk deeper into the production facility, the first thing that strikes us is the scale and sophistication of the cleaning systems. Unlike the small, compact machines that handle initial sorting, these industrial units are massive, powerful, and meticulously engineered to handle thousands of pounds of cassava roots per hour. From my position as a journalist, I can hear the low, steady hum of pumps and the rhythmic churning of water drums. The air carries the scent of fresh roots combined with the faint aroma of wet starch, a reminder that cassava is beginning to reveal its true potential. The process begins with a series of washing drums and spray systems. Cassava roots enter these stainless steel enclosures, where high-pressure filtered water removes soil, sand, and organic residue. The force of the water is carefully calibrated, strong enough to clean every surface thoroughly, but gentle enough to avoid bruising the delicate root inside. Advanced sensors continuously measure water pressure, flow rate, and temperature to maintain optimal conditions. Here, the integration of technology is impressive. Each washing station is linked to a central control panel, where engineers monitor real-time data and adjust parameters as necessary. Safety is paramount at this stage. While the machines perform the bulk of the cleaning, human operators remain. Chapter 4, Moisture Control and Dewatering Technology. Good day once again to our viewers tuning in from around the world. This is Official Design Media, bringing you a comprehensive exploration of one of the largest cassava flour factories in the United States. In Chapters 1 through 3, we have observed the initial stages of cassava processing, from small machines and sorting systems, to industrial cleaning, peeling, and finally the grinding of cassava roots into rich, starch-laden pulp. Today, in Chapter 4, we examine a crucial stage that is often overlooked but essential to producing high-quality cassava flour: moisture control and dewatering technology. After the cassava has been transformed into pulp, it contains significant amounts of water, a byproduct of both the natural moisture in the roots and the water used in washing and peeling. At this stage, moisture is both a friend and a potential foe. Too much water can compromise the efficiency of drying systems, increase energy consumption, and even affect the texture and shelf life of the final flour. Too little water, however, risks damaging machinery or producing inconsistent pulp quality. It is in this delicate balance that the factory's dewatering systems play a vital role, transforming wet pulp into a product ready for drying without losing its valuable starch content. The journey begins with hydraulic presses, massive industrial units capable of applying thousands of pounds of pressure to the pulp. As a journalist standing near the presses for Official Design Media, I can feel the low vibrations underfoot and hear the rhythmic hissing of hydraulic lines. Pulp is loaded into metal trays, which are then pressed with immense force. Water is expelled rapidly, collected in channels beneath the presses, and directed to the factory's sophisticated water recycling system. This method not only removes excess moisture but also reduces energy requirements in subsequent drying stages, demonstrating an elegant culminate. Chapter 5, Advanced Drying Systems. Good day to our viewers around the world. This is Official Design Media, bringing you an exclusive, in-depth look at one of the United States' largest cassava flour factories. In chapters 1 through 4, we have explored the journey of cassava roots, from the small initial machines, through industrial cleaning and safety systems, to grinding into pulp and meticulous dewatering that prepares it for the next stage. Today, in Chapter 5, we delve into one of the most critical stages of production, advanced drying systems, where moisture is carefully removed to produce high-quality cassava flour while preserving starch integrity and nutritional content. The drying floor of the factory is an impressive sight. As I step in, the sound is a soft hum rather than the roar of grinders or centrifuges. The air is warm, filtered, and carefully controlled. Here, massive drying chambers stretch across the facility, some the size of small warehouses. From my perspective as a journalist reporting for official design media, it is clear that drying is not merely about removing water, it is a precise science that balances temperature, airflow, and time to achieve optimal results. The first set of dryers employs conveyor belt air tunnels. Pulp from the dewatering section is spread evenly across stainless steel belts that move slowly through long, enclosed chambers. Warm, filtered air is blown uniformly across the pulp, gently reducing its moisture content. Sensors along the belt continuously monitor both temperature and humidity, allowing operators to make real-time adjustments. It is a meticulous process. Too much heat can damage starch granules, affecting flour texture and performance, while too little leaves the pulp insufficiently dried, risking spoilage. Watching the process, I can see why this stage is considered one of the most technically demanding parts of cassava flour production. Beyond belt dryers, the factory utilizes fluidized bed dryers (FO). Chapter 6, Milling, Refining and Flour Quality. Good day to our global audience. Welcome back to Official Design Media, your source for behind-the-scenes industrial stories that reveal the fascinating journey from raw material to finished product. In chapters 1 through 5, we've followed cassava roots as they were carefully handled, cleaned, peeled, ground into pulp, dewatered, and dried with precise technology. Today, in Chapter 6, we explore the stage where dried pulp is milled, refined, and transformed into high-quality cassava flour ready for packaging and distribution. As we step onto the milling floor, the first thing that strikes me is the scale and precision of the equipment. Conveyor belts carry the dried pulp to industrial mills, large cylindrical machines equipped with rotating blades and rollers. These mills are designed to grind the pulp into uniform fine particles. From my vantage point as a journalist, it is fascinating to observe how these machines combine mechanical power and digital precision to achieve a product that is consistent in texture, color, and moisture content. The pulp is fed into the milling hoppers at a controlled rate. Automated sensors measure flow, ensuring that the mills are neither overloaded nor underfed. Overloading could damage the machinery or produce uneven flour, while underfeeding would reduce efficiency. These sensors also monitor temperature, vibration, and particle size in real time. Any deviation triggers automatic adjustments, guaranteeing optimal operation. Operators walk alongside the machines, monitoring control panels, and occasionally taking samples to verify quality with laboratory instruments. One of the most critical aspects of milling is particle refinement. After the initial grind, the flour passes through sieve and cyclone systems that separate any remaining coarse fibers or impurities. Vibrating sieves shake the material to allow only fine particles to pass, while cyclones use centrifugal force to remove dew. Chapter 7, Laboratory Testing and Food Regulations. Good day to all our viewers tuning in from near and far. This is Official Design Media, bringing you another inside look at the intricate process behind one of the United States' largest cassava flour factories. In In chapters 1 through 6, we've witnessed the journey from raw cassava roots to finely milled flour, passing through cleaning, grinding, dewatering, drying, and milling stages. Today, in chapter 7, we delve into a stage that is crucial for safety, quality, and compliance: laboratory testing and food regulations. Here, science and industry converge to ensure that the flour reaching consumers is not only high quality but also safe and fully compliant with regulatory standards. As we enter the laboratory section of the factory, the environment shifts from the loud hums of milling and drying machinery to a more controlled, precise atmosphere. White-tiled walls, stainless steel benches, and advanced analytical equipment create a sense of scientific rigor. Technicians in lab coats, gloves, and protective eyewear move with purpose, handling samples collected from every batch of cassava flour. From my position as a journalist reporting for official design media, it is immediately clear that the laboratory is the guardian of quality and safety in the production process. The first step in laboratory testing involves moisture analysis. Despite careful drying and dewatering, slight variations in moisture content can occur. Samples of flour are weighed, then subjected to precise drying techniques in ovens or moisture analyzers to determine the exact percentage of water. Maintaining optimal moisture is essential. Too much water can reduce shelf life and promote microbial growth, while too little can affect texture and usability. The lab staff meticulously record every measurement, feeding the data back to production operators to adjust drying or milling parameters if necessary. Next, the laboratory conducts starch content. Chapter 8: Packaging, Branding and Logistics. Good day once again to our global audience. This is Official Design Media, bringing you an exclusive behind-the-scenes journey through one of the United States' largest cassava flour factories. In chapters 1 through 7, we have observed the entire production process, from raw roots to small-scale machines, industrial cleaning, grinding into pulp, dewatering, drying, milling, refining, and rigorous laboratory testing. Today, in Chapter 8, we explore the final stages of production: packaging, branding, and logistics, the essential steps that ensure the high-quality flour reaches consumers safely and efficiently. As we enter the packaging hall, the first impression is one of organized precision. Conveyor belts stretch across the floor, moving flour through a series of automated packaging machines. The environment is clean, temperature-controlled, and carefully monitored to maintain product integrity. From my vantage point as a journalist reporting for Official Design Media, it is clear that this is where technology, quality control, and marketing converge to create the consumer-ready product. The flour first passes through weight checking and filling systems. Large-scale automated machines dispense precise quantities of flour into pre-labeled bags or containers. Sensors measure the weight of each package, ensuring consistency and compliance with regulatory standards. Any package that does not meet the exact weight requirements is automatically rejected or diverted for reprocessing. This level of precision prevents product loss, maintains consistency, and ensures consumer satisfaction. Next, the packages move to sealing and labeling stations. Heat sealing machines close each bag securely, preventing moisture, contaminants, or pests from entering. High-resolution printers and label applicators print essential information: product name, nutritional facts, batch number, expiration date, and any required regulatory certification. Chapter 9: Consumer Impact and Global Distribution. Good day to all our dedicated viewers around the world. This is Official Design Media, concluding our exclusive, in-depth documentary series on the United States giant cassava flour production process. In chapters 1 through 8, we followed cassava roots on their remarkable journey from humble agricultural beginnings, through industrial cleaning, grinding, dewatering, drying, milling, laboratory testing, and packaging. Today, in chapter 9, we focus on the final leg of this journey, how cassava flour impacts consumers, reaches global markets, and influences economies and cultures. Once the flour leaves the factory, it enters a complex network of distribution channels. Warehouses equipped with climate control store large quantities of flour, ready for regional or international shipment. Trucks, containers, and cargo ships transport the product to supermarkets, wholesalers, bakeries, and food processing companies. Real-time tracking systems monitor these shipments, ensuring that the flour arrives in perfect condition. From a journalist's perspective, reporting for official design media, the seamless integration of production, packaging, and logistics highlights the sophistication of modern food supply chains. Cassava flour is now a staple in many households, not only in the United States but across global markets. Its gluten-free properties, neutral taste, and high starch content make it suitable for baking, cooking, and industrial applications. Consumers rely on the consistency and quality maintained throughout the factory process. Families baking bread, chefs preparing pastries, and industrial manufacturers producing snacks all benefit from the rigorous standards established in the factory. This level of consumer trust is earned through precision, oversight, and transparency at every production stage. The impact on the economy is equally significant. The factory employs hundreds of skilled workers, technicians, and